Hello, and welcome back to the Last Remnant. We're gonna go ahead and immediately start the Holy Plane Battle because it's the Holy Plane Battle.
Men! The fate of the world rests on the outcome of this battle! All troops, charge!
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a bit more of a speech. That was a heck of a load time. Alright, so there's quite a few of them. Relatively small groups. Most of them are too far. Actually, they're all too far away. So if we can get ranged attacks, go ahead and do that. You know the drill. Again, trying to spread out attacks. So we got two people attacking the same group here. Is it you? No, it's not you. It's not you. Oh, they're closing in on that group, okay. Oh, see, now they're all sorts of screwed up, aren't they? I don't know. Who's attacking who? You attack that, I guess. You attack that. You attack that. Sure, that's good enough, I guess. I don't know. I think everyone's attacking a different target, and then we just have one group that was marching.
When you hit, you really hit!
You're not wrong, he does really hit. So that's a pretty good sign, considering how easily we just took down most of their health. To be fair, we are quite powerful. Bear in mind that the only fight that scales is the final fight. Not the bosses, not all the bosses in that fight, just the Conqueror. Spoilers, I suppose, but you probably figured that out already. That was a poor attack. So, you know, whilst he may scale based on the side quests we do, and obviously the more powerful we become because of that, nobody else does.
I hate these half-baked mutant punks!
So again, we're going to keep up our attacks of different targets here. Try and keep our morale up as well, but it's probably be fairly hard. And the reason I say it's probably going to be fairly hard is because they're going to get reinforcements, I'm sure, which automatically lowers morale. They're probably going to flank people. Although we will be presumably killing a bunch of them. And I think that raises our morale, so hooray! And apparently interference, somehow, despite the fact I'm attacking a group that was on the other side of a friendly union. Don't ask, I don't know how it works. Someone, I think it was Ash. I'm pretty sure it was Ash. Ash pointed out in the comments that
Well done.
the knife-wielding city, or however that's pronounced, in that union is god-awful, and they're not wrong. Those heals. Oh, that's rude. They're not wrong. He is god-awful at everything except for some of the abilities he has, and the fact that he allows us to cast stuff like, I don't remember what it's called, Black Hole, or whatever the heck it's called. I've actually forgotten the name of it. But at this point, it's, you know, it's a bit late to swap party members, so if you were doing this properly, which I am not, as you probably know if you're doing this properly, your battle rank would not be as high as mine is. In fact, going into Disc 2, if you want to be optimal, like min-maxi optimal, you probably want a battle rank between 20 and 30 at the start of Disc 2. Probably when you finish this fight, you're probably going to have a battle rank around... What do you want to do? Oh, Omni Strike. Yeah, whatever. You're probably going to end up having a battle rank somewhere around, I don't know, 50, maybe? At the highest, probably. And at 50, you can fairly easily still swap out members. This is bound to get interrupted or raid locked or something if I do this, whatever. I, however, have not been doing it properly, so our battle rank is way too high to effectively swap people. What we could do, though... Well, no. Yeah. I was gonna say what we could still do, that was the wrong button and too late, is still swap people out. Like there are better characters, especially once you do a side quest. I think it's a DLC quest on the 360, but the side quest for the Enlightened 7. If you happen to know what the Enlightened 7 are. If you don't worry about it. Once you do that side quest, you have a large array of extraordinarily powerful people that you can recruit. And if your battle rank's low, you can get their stats up, and your party will be a lot more powerful than mine is at the same battle rank. Sadly.
I'll help you.
And a crushing blow.
On the other hand, you could always have another save file that is actually at the proper battle rank. I don't, by the way, if you haven't been curious. You guys just stay on your toes. There should be a
I'm tired of this
boss that's
fighting.
gonna show up. I'm just gonna have, I have so many specials right now. I'm gonna have everyone's, no, you know what? No. Screw it. Everyone use your special. You guys stay on your toes because you're not doing anything. You guys blow all of your AP. I want to make sure they kill that union they're deadlocked with before anybody else acts.
What are you doing?
Because if they don't, we're going to be blowing special actions here.
To make my bread.
Presuming, of course, this works in the manner that I want it to. Which it might. It didn't. They're too far away, interestingly.
We've certainly felled a lot of them.
Oh well, alright, so you're over there, you're in the next one over. You guys are actually in range, barely. You guys attack that one, and you want to summon Lob Omen, so sure, go ahead. So all 4 of them are being attacked, and we're summoning something. Fantastic.
Omen, obey me.
Hello. I love the summon for this. It comes down, you know, it's perfectly fine, and it just falls apart. There's absolutely nothing flashy about it. Nice dodge. I think Lob Omen has a higher dodge chance than the others, but I could be mistaken. He also seems much more useful than the others, but again, I could be mistaken.
You are finished.
I wonder if you can summon all 3 in a single fight. Imagine the final boss encounter. We have all 5 unions plus all 3 summons. Those are all the summons in the game, by the way. Whoops.
Wonderful.
It was wonderful anyway, but whoops. We're not gonna get to see scattered petals. Oh, we are. Never mind. There you go. I like scattered petals. I should trigger it more often. They're getting reinforced already? I think we've only killed 1 enemy union. If you're curious, by the way, I have no idea how many waves are actually in this fight.
Mystic power.
What I do know is that we are murdering large quantities of dudes. We've actually killed 24 already. It's very smoky over here. I'm gonna kill him. It's still good damage considering what attack they were using, but whatever. Let's see, everyone is all sorts of everywhere. You want to Omni Strike someone? I would rather you freaking Black Hole of Doom everyone, but whatever. Yeah, just Omni Strike it, whatever. Can you attack anybody? Yes. Technically. They may not be able to actually hit them, but they can try. And that's all I ask. I should have checked if any special unions had spawned yet. I don't think any have. Don't heal. Don't heal again, that's cheating. Thankfully their mystic stat is awful and their heals are really weak. They still might not die. Okay. I like the stuff in the background is just like 2D copy pastes of characters back there. So we're up to 30 kills. There goes Lawbowman, harassing people.
Trying to be a tough guy.
I think the biggest point of summons is just to tank things. Gives the enemy one additional target to fight, so they don't end up doing stuff like this and harassing your more useful members. Well, they're dead. All of those stabs were to the face, too. That was an attack and a half right there. At this point, I have no idea what's going on, if you're curious. Just people are attacking everything, I don't know. There's unions everywhere. There's a friendly union doing something. I don't know what they were doing. There's no special unions yet. Just play it by ear. You guys aren't deadlots. Give defensive support.
Just getting started.
Are you deadlots? No. Heal the others. Play it by ear. I'd rather they just kill it straight up. They may now actually kill it. And you guys are also not deadlots. Nobody's deadlocked. What's happening? Holy crap, that attack. I don't think eye cream is gonna help you. That was a brutal way to die. We hit the dude so hard with a sword that he blacked out, and then we hit him so hard with an axe that it chucked his body backwards. That is a painful way to go. I suppose at least they're not getting hit with Gal's sword. Gal being the dude with the giant curved blade. The giant curved blade. Good job, Lawbowman. Congratulations. Reinforced. There's a large dragon. I suspect that might be the last thing. Alright, well, everything's dead. Do you guys want to attack anything? You're attacking 2, 4, 3, 1. And you are within a range and you want to Giovanni that. Sure. Try for it, why not? Hey, he actually got there before anyone hit a ranged attack on it. And we're dodging because dodges. Alright, well, I guess we don't get to use Giovanni. Giovanni? I've actually forgotten how it's spelled now. And again, Rush has a billion AP because it's Rush.
How you like that?
This is what Rush does. Fortunately, it's actually nice that he always has AP. He always has the ability to cast his best skills. That doesn't mean he will, but he has the ability to. Why are we not attacking? What's going on here? Nope, now we're marching. Are we gonna attack? Hey! Someone's actually doing something. Kill? Well, he dodged it. It wouldn't have killed him anyway, apparently. So conquer elite beast matter faster. I actually have a yellow name. Is that always what the boss is? I don't know. They got reinforced again. Hello. By God, there's more of them. I wish we had enough to fire the gay bold, but we don't, so... Try and kill that group. You guys want Omni Strike? I don't know what's happening here. If I'm going to be honest. I don't want to attack the dragon. Crush him with Zeal's Virtue. That is his weapon art, which I've not even seen, so... I was gonna say we haven't seen, but I haven't seen it either. We've taken so little damage in this fight. They, on the other hand, have taken a lot. Over to 48 kills now. Considering most unions are 2 or 3, that's a lot of unions. I don't know what I was expecting out of this fight, to be honest. It's a giant fight on the plains known for giant fights. I really want David to get Gaybold, but at this point it's probably too late anyway. I think most stuff's gonna be dead or close to dead. Or not spawned in if there's more reinforcements, I don't know. Don't heal. I hate when you do that. Does everyone in these groups know Revitalize? Because it's infuriating. take out my rage on this city. Hello. I like how they all have those staffs. Ow. So the city actually acts. Okay. I didn't realize that both of them would actually always act. Are there 3 of them? Who the heck did Lob Omen just hit there? Someone from another union. Someone from another mother. Warshi's Troop is in quite the pickle here. Oh yeah, he can't use Blackout. That's what it's called, by the way. He can't use Blackout, can he? Because there's not 5 people in the union. We can, however, do that.
To make my bread.
This is why I like him, by the way. He's great. We still haven't seen Gore's weapon art either. I think he has weapon art, but he's not a leader, so he does not get to cast it. Sadly. And I got reinforced again. Great. Where are these guys at? So there's more by the dragon. It looked like there's a ton more. Wow. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a couple on each flank as well. Area attack which can. Hit the dragon. That's not the dragon. Hit it anyway. Emmy's squad strength back to normal. Speed back to normal. What is this? Oh, that's telling me because support wore off, isn't it? I never noticed that you mattered. Oh, another Zeal's Virtue. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind if I do. Is that gonna trigger first? Because that's gonna. Oh no, Emmy. Oh no. Oh no.
Forgive me.
They were gonna put out a ton of damage too. That sucks. I should have expected that dragon to know stuff. Nice hop. That dragon to know stuff like Mystic Hop. Mystic Mine. It also knows Mystic Hop if you're curious. Maybe should have had them heal or something, but even if I told him to heal, he attacked before they did, so that was my bad. Lob Omen's probably gonna die here at some point, maybe. Not before he noms on that dude, though. This is technically why Lob Omen is here. Although I wish they would calm down with the flank attacks a little bit there, and the rear assaults. He's gotta be real close to dead. I think they cap at 10k health. In fact, yeah, they do cap at 10k health, because unions cap at 10k health. You can have individual people with higher than 10k, I think. Could be mistaken. But you can't have unions with higher than 10k. Oh, they're dead. Hooray! We're up to 69 chains. We're up to a bunch more in a second here. I like that in the background, by the way. The heavens. Man, Zeal's Virtue is good. It's opted for a whale. That's fine by me. Oh, good. More reinforcements. Our morale's awful. Or it will be. Can we get another Zeal's Virtue? We have to revive. No. Could bring them back. I would much rather you guys be over here on the dragon. Lower their morale. You guys want to Kiss of Life. What do you want to hit with? Oh. Frankly, I don't really want you to do that, so play by ear. That'll do, unless someone else dies. Well, Lob Omen died, but I knew that was going to happen.
Stand, soldier!
Died in kind of a crappy way, but still. I knew it was coming. It's alright. This fight's long. Not terribly challenging either. It's not even in critical either. I should have seen how, well, I suppose I don't want to spoil the exact details of this fight, but I was going to say I should have seen how much health this guy had before coming here.
What?
Because apparently, it's a lot. You know. This city also has like 1 billion hit points. Because he's been taking just as much damage as the dragon, and he's groggy, I think. It could be the dragon that's groggy, but... No, it's him. He's groggy, but still, he's holding it together here. Surprisingly tough for a little dude. Yeah, our morale's suffering heavily. Also, they're all healing the dragon. Stop it! God dang it. Is the dragon on fire? Oh good, a rear assault.
Trying to be a tough guy?
Ow. So we have 0 morale. Oh good, Cachexia. Oh good, 0 morale, Cachexia. Forgot about that whole detail there. This is crumbling. It's falling apart. I don't know if they're gonna try to revive Lavaman or not, but there's so many things between them and their target that maybe we should not. You guys stay on the target, you guys... Oh, there's, again, so much stuff between Delm and who I want them to revive. You guys break. Let's try and get a second chance off. Hopefully they won't get intercepted. The Beastmaster won't intercept them because they're still deadlocked.
You're through!
Still not in crit either. He must have 300k, maybe, or more, to still not be critical, because I think I've done a fair chunk of damage to him. Oh good, a flank assault. Oh good, they're casting support on the dragon. Fantastic. Oh no, he's revitalized, okay.
They're flanking us?
Another flank. We definitely need to get these guys killed, because this is what's killing us, is them hitting us with no morale. Also, welcome to Second Chance. It's a really expensive revive, but it costs no items, so it's got that going for it, I suppose. Please kill this group. Get some of our morale back. Oh, balls. And rush. Once again, they're healing. Stop it. How much have they healed on this dragon? Not really that much, but still. Because they're only healing 900 apiece. Still 0 morale. It's entirely possible that dragon could use a breath attack. Which would kill everyone it hits. Which could be a lot of people, I don't know. I have no idea what our spacing looks like right now. What I do know is that the Conqueror Elite have a lot more health than everything else. Let's see. So you're not deadlocked. You play by ear on them. Talisman's Gift. They really want to revive Lavaman. You guys get on Dilm, you guys get your HP up. We have so many people that are near death, it's ridiculous. And I use Talisman's Gift rather than heal because it makes us immune, but also because they'll generally heal after Talisman's Gift is cast anyway. And apparently also cast Grenade Impact. Hooray! I missed all the grenade impacts. I missed all of the enemies not having Revitalize. I remember those days. Those days were great. You guys remember when I thought we would be out of this fight fairly quickly?
Cheeky little...
I don't. I said that, I'm sure, but it's been so long, I just can't remember. Oh hey, they're flanking Rush again. God dang it. Thankfully we took like no damage because of Talisman's Gift. There's some RNG with Talisman's Gift. It only protects each individual member once, and then it wears off for that member, so you can have, you know, up to 5 attacks be immune, or you can have 1 and then just die anyway. Because the game hates you. It tends to do that sometimes. Balls. Always with the too fast or the wrong buttons or the dark breath, which is gonna kill somebody. Or not, surprisingly. How it didn't kill freaking David's group, I don't know. Get your HP up. Are there deadlines? Oh, they are. Oh. Get your HP up. You guys are on film. Keep your HP up. And do that. Why is this so cheap compared to this? Oh, because the spirit. Why is the spirit so expensive? Who knows? So you guys try and save David's group here. They might not make it in time. Oh good, Cachexia. So there goes 529 AP and almost all of their health. Good
Hang
lord.
in there, okay?
I hate Cachexia. Everyone knows Revitalize and Cachexias and all this other bollocks. Stop it. I just want to finish the fight. My frame rate's all over the place in this fight. It's actually kind of comical watching it. It's going between like 30 and like 180. It's kind of ridiculous. Nice miss. Nice dodge. Nice hit.
Here we go!
Our morale is oh come on, not double time. Should have just hit him. Our morale is going back up and they've stopped getting reinforcements a while ago, so. Rejoice. Rejoice at raid locks. Because they didn't get there in time to intercept them. Oh well. I guess that just means we'll get the flank attack here. And then we'll miss anyway. Alright. I wasn't anticipating them actually being able to kill them, but that works. So that group's almost dead. We can revive Lob Omen, we may as well. Play it by ear. Give offensive support, sure. Lay down cover. We'll do mixed message, because that's going to give us a huge morale boost, presuming nobody dies before they get there. This dude's still not in crit. Admittedly, he did get healed. Oh, there he goes. For like, okay. Well, that works. He really did get healed for like 30k, but apparently he went to crit and died on the same attack.
Yeah,
Rage, I guess.
hasn't stopped me from growing quite yet.
So many new
use
arts,
this
it's
for the
ridiculous.
people of
I'm
Atlas.
becoming stronger.
Kiss of
I've
Light,
learned a new
this is like
concern
2.
to you.
45, this is the most heal gold thing. No, it's not. We were one union off. Almost as most as we can get. Cutscene? Quicksand?
What's wrong?
I can't bind it.
The Conqueror's doing, huh?
I think so.
So we've come here for nothing. There must be another way to the sacred lands.
We will find a way, Lord David. There are many undiscovered remnants in existence. We simply need to find one that can take us there.
Will it really be that simple? We're running out of time.
We can't just roll over and give up, Dave.
Let's move!
David is the king of crappy speeches. So let's go ahead and get the remaining side quests out of the way now that we've done that, which will leave just the... I was confused for a second there. My brain's not working today, I apologize, but leaves just the little bit of main story that remains. Just good times. I'm gonna assume this quest is in the pub, but I don't know. Yep, hello. So there's Glennies. You need to have recruited Glennies. I think we're actually using her. She's a fairly good party member if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there she is. You have to have recruited her to get this quest, but you don't need to talk to her or do anything else, just recruit her as she says up here. Unlike the RNG-based bollocks for other party members. The black market. Let's go treasure hunting. So a thing about this side quest. There is no combat. It's running around, but the important detail here is that you need a lot of gold. A whole lot of gold. Don't worry about the gold necessarily. Does she say anything else? Okay. You need 450,000. We have enough, but just so you're aware. If you need gold, try and get some rares and capture them or something like that. They tend to sell for a lot, so... Our first objective is over yonder in Yielden Guild, I believe. Hello. A black marketeer. Hello, sir. The Tome of the Dragon God. Dragons always grab the honeys. I suppose he's not technically wrong. We learned a new formation. Hooray. Alrighty, our next objective. I'm gonna quickly run on the assumption that you don't actually have to talk to her between all of these. So the next one is here. Conveniently, it's like right next to the entrance. Hello, what is this? There's a question mark on the ground. A shield of remembrance. Oh, that's for that side quest, isn't it? Surely they can't be expecting you to do that side quest still. Good lord. New inventory. Epigraph of the 100 Sages. A fraction of its true worth. We're making this dude rich, by the way. So now Rush can use shards, which are relatively powerful, especially at, you know, late game. Like the final shard ability does a ton of damage. I think it might actually be categorized as immense, which there's not very many skills that are actually at the highest tier of damage. We're not done with the quest, by the way. We're going back to the pub because he's here. Also, I'm yawning, but welcome to Sleepy. Hello. Sometimes I yawn. Apologies, I suppose. The Blade Finsternus. The name means darkness in some language that I don't know. So 120,000 gold. Hell no. So there should be. Not a bad weapon, pretty good defensive stats. It has no effects on it, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it's not the worst weapon. Probably able to craft it into something amazing, though. Alright, back we go. Well, not back we go, but out we go. To the final destination, where we will watch movies based on logs falling out of trailers. I don't remember if it was logs or timber, but whatever. We get to go to the Castellum and say hello to the dude we've been ignoring. We don't actually talk to him, we talk to his helper over here. Hello! The Spear of Origin, which for whatever reason she sells to us. You keep it all in the highest of confidence. You're stood right next to the freaking God Emperor. What are you on about? There we go. So we get Arch, another formation, Spear of Origin, which I don't think is actually a weapon we can use. I think it's just a special item. Could be mistaken though. Is it in here? It's not in here. Won't be a spear, it'd be over here. I don't know. We appear to not have it, I don't care. Whatever, that's that quest done. We have one more quest. It is the easiest quest in the game and requires you have completed every single other quest in the game. If it does not show up, then I have missed a quest and failed. As a note, actually, on the PC version, you do not need to do Add Hatreds In. I did Add Hatreds In anyway, but you don't need to. On 360, you have to do it. Technically makes the final boss easier if you don't do Add Hatreds In, but we're not sissies, so we'll roll with it. And then we'll probably complain about the fight being too hard. Let's see. There we go. We did it, guys. Hooray! This is who you're looking for if you have completed all of the quests. She will only show up if you have done this. Hello. Will I listen to your story? This might be our only chance. Yes, please do. And this is actually, I've seen this before, this is actually kind of neat. After all of those side quests, you get this little saying that she spits out here. The skies may gray, the oceans may disappear, and the earth may rot. But not even the freest of birds, the most hopeful of fish, the wisest of men. No sight, no sound, no feeling can ever surpass the gift you granted those people. There you go. Hooray! We did a thing. And she must go now to her somewhere. I don't know, she's a time traveler. So for all of that effort, we get 1 million gold, as well as the Dream's Edge, and if you're on 360 an achievement, but we're not, so we don't get anything because there's no Steam achievements, for whatever reason. May as well go ahead and show the Dream Edge, which is somewhere. Oh no, the Dream Edge isn't even an item, or a weapon, I forgot about that. It's this bollocks in here somewhere. I don't have any idea where it is. Where is it? I think it shows up in here. Maybe? Possibly? My god, there it is. Proof given to those who have completed quests. It's not an item you can use, it's not a sword. It is nothing. It serves no purpose. Apart from giving you the achievement, but whatever. We don't get that, so alas, it is a worthless trinket. So that's that. All that's left is not a whole lot, actually. Let me quickly... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Send help. This is what I wanted to click on. Let me quickly see how many, quote, steps are actually left here. 2. There's 2 steps left. That's it. And then we'll be done. And it will be a thing. I do not know at this point if I will be doing the Enlightened 7. It's possible. But I don't know. Maybe. Don't hold your breath though. Let's run on the assumption that I won't, but I might. So, either way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.